Hey everybody, Kathy here with Paint Pouring by Kathleen Miller. Today we are doing a 16 by 20 oval canvas. It is not a toilet seat cover, it's a canvas, people. So I already have my base down, which is my Color Place house paint from Walmart. Interior white, satin, ready to use, does not have any silicone in it. Plain old house paint put on my canvas.
No glue or water either.
No glue, water, silicone, just plain old house paint. So today my colors I'm using are Boysenberry by Color Art, which is Primary Elements. This one is Jasmine Primary Elements by Color Art, and it's mixed with Shy Rose, which is a Bling It Extreme Pastel, which is Color Art as well. Sunflower is mixed with Pixie Dust Pigment by Color Art Primary Elements, Blue Flame Primary Elements, African Jade Primary Elements. This is Orange Red and Pearl Papaya by Arteza. I have Yellow Pale and Dreamy Yellow by Arteza. Bordeaux Red by Arteza. This is a new one, it's called Emerald, and it's Primary Elements Color Art. Black Cherry is Primary Elements. Stargazer, Primary Elements. Dioxazine Purple, which is Liquitex Basics. And then I have my Deep Turquoise, which is Deco Art. So, as you can see, we're doing the drizzle, the swipe, the wreck, and the spinaroo. Okay, so let's get started, everybody. I'm going with my Boysenberry first. And we're going to do our drizzle. And
Kathy has a couple videos on her recipes, video 197 and video 248. So check those out. You'll see exactly how she does her paints, her recipes for her paints, her pigments, her cell activator. I will have a link. There are links in the description box and to take you directly to those videos.
Thank you for that info, Phil. I really appreciate it. And today in the house we actually have some visitors they will be doing a video as well, and they are Tiffany, which is my oldest daughter, and my granddaughter Fallon. They will each be doing a drizzle, a swipe, a wreck, and a spinaroo. So that is coming up, so stay tuned for that. Of course, how can they go wrong? Because you know what, they're going to have me make all the paints already. They're going to have me do, you know, the house paint. So they get to have the fun part with the drizzle, and the swipe, and the wreck, and the spin. So stay tuned for that, because that's going to be fun. And you'll get to meet some of our family. Our grandson and my son-in-law, I don't think they want to do this. But maybe. Maybe we can talk them into it. But at least we could show them on the camera. Right, Phil?
I don't think so. Kathy is an affiliate of Color Art Primary Elements and also Arteza and KS Resin. So if you need some supplies, you can save some nice money by using the links in our description box.
This almost looks like an Easter egg. And you want to make sure that you get all your paints out to the end of the canvas. I know they will spin off, but I like to have my cells go all the way out to the end. But that's just me. You don't have to do it, but that's what I like to do. This one is Blue Flame. This is a new one too that I got. Woo.
With the drizzle technique, what Kathy's doing, it's very important to drizzle it all over the canvas. You don't want any big globs of one color in any one spot. So you're just trying to spread it all over and have a lot of space in between the colors.
There is no silicone in these colors either. There is no silicone in my cell activator. My cell activator is Floetrol and black Amsterdam paint. Consistency 2:1. That was African Jade. This is our Orange Red and our Pearl Papaya by Arteza.
And Kathy is using actually 13 mixtures, which I actually have more paints than that and pigments in there than 13, but she uses a wide variety of colors because that'll give you a wide variety of cells on the finished painting.
And as you can tell, everybody, I am a colorful person. I usually have my black on. But I do like my paintings to be pretty bright. Okay, next is my Yellow Pale and my Primary Lemon Yellow by Arteza. And this is what Phil and I call our mishmash, because it's just like a big mishmashy all over your canvas. Next is one of my favorites, Bordeaux Red by Arteza. And they've been out of stock with this for, oh my gosh, I don't even know how long. So
It's still out of stock?
Yeah, it's still out of stock. I don't get it. So, I mean, it's like, okay. So I got to use this kind of sparingly because I really like this red. And I will be showing my tables in an upcoming video because I finally have them all finished. They actually turned out really, really pretty. They're all resin. They're ready to go. Please go to our Etchy Shop. Phil will be uploading them. It's KathleenLimited.com, KATHLEEN LTD, one word. There's a lot of new things that Phil has uploaded, and please go to Redbubble. If you want to buy something on Redbubble, just pick out one of the images that Phil uploaded. That was emerald, by the way. And you can have pillows made, you can have phone covers made, you can have leggings made, you can have dresses made, you can have shorts made, you can have socks made. You name it, they got it. So that's Redbubble. And my Etsy shop is Kathleen Limited, but Redbubble you have to search Kathleen Limited as well.
That's not correct.
Oh, well then
You can do it that way, but I made an easier way. In the description box, I have direct links to both Kathy's Etsy shop and the Redbubble store. And so you do not have to remember anything except clicking the link. It'll take you directly to her shops in both spots.
Oh, that's even better. Thank you for doing that, Phil. Thank you for letting them know that.
I did it because I can't remember how to get there.
Well, that figures.
So I figured I better make it easy for myself and everybody else too.
Well, that's why I have this shirt on, because then you can remember what we're doing.
Exactly.
Okay, now we're on to our Dioxazine Purple. And we only have one left, and then we're going to do our swipe-a-roo. And this is just a huge mishmash. Okay, we got our deep turquoise by DecoArts, our last color. Then we're done
With step one.
with step one. We're done with the drizzle. And as you can see, you can still see white through the canvas. That's what you want.
Yes. Different colors all over the canvas, but you do want white space from the base coming through.
This is my cell activator. What color is this, Phil?
Black. We've got black cell activator.
Do you
going.
see how excited Phil is? Phil, you didn't do one of your jobs.
I know I didn't.
You didn't put down my wipey dipes.
No, Kathy likes to use black cell activator because she finds that it defines the cells better than a colored activator, especially when you're using so many different colors on here. It would be hard to pick out a colored activator that wouldn't get lost in some parts of the painting. So with black, since there's no black on the canvas other than the cell activator, it'll show off the cells very nicely.
Okay, here we go.
Kathy
How should we
uses
start
just
this?
plain old playing cards.
We're gonna start in the middle, Phil.
Well, you got the whole thing to swipe, so I guess it doesn't matter.
Nope.
And as you can see, that's exactly what you want. They start popping right away, a whole variety of different colored cells. That's the reaction that the cell activator should be giving you.
Ooh, baby. I can see that's gonna be pretty already.
After every swipe, Kathy cleans the card because you do not want any residual paint.
And you never put it on where you already did it.
Okay,
You want it,
I learned something new today.
you want
Okay,
it plain.
so she just dips it in, gets a nice amount on there, and lightly swipes it over the drizzled paints. And this is exactly the effect that you're looking for at this stage.
2 of diamonds coming up, Phil. 2 of diamonds. Ooh, is this gonna be pretty?
And if there is a spot that you don't quite like, you can actually go over the second time very lightly with some more cell activator. Don't re-swipe until you've cleaned the card. And that should repair the area. Kathy will be repairing some areas after she completes her full swipes.
We'll redo those rivers.
Yeah. Now this is the step that does take the longest, especially on a larger canvas like this. But take your time. There's no hurry. You're having fun, so there's no reason to rush through it.
Now you can leave these rivers if you want, but Phil and I learned.
But what Kathy's talking about with the rivers are these black, like the black line you see there, and that line going down in the black and so forth. Those are areas that the cell activator didn't quite do its thing the way we wanted to. And like Kathy said, you can leave those rivers there, but they will affect, of course, the finished painting.
Well, they just expand so far that I just don't like that look. But I mean, if you want that look, that's fine. That's just not for me. But I'm kind of picky.
And this technique, we're trying to achieve all these different colored cells. And as you can see, they're tiny, they're small. What the spinning does, it expands the cells, but retains their shapes and coloration. It just makes them larger. You'll see that after the spin. But what that also does is it takes some of these areas that you might not like and makes those larger too, which could ruin the effect of the painting. So it's a good thing that it expands everything, but a bad thing if there's an area that you don't like, that'll expand also.
And so I bring my paints all the way to the end because that way I get my colored cells.
As you can see, her cells go all the way to the end. If you just do the swiping, the drizzle and the swiping, and don't go to the end, you're going to have
White.
You're going to have white. Or if you try to do some tipping, that kind of doesn't work as well as the spinning. The tipping can make your cells become misshapen and not quite what you're looking for, whereas the spin will keep the whole effect intact of the cells you've created.
And don't be afraid of going, like close to it or over some of them because it's just going to make more cells. So, and Phil doesn't like a lot of black going down the middle, but we can fix that with our wrecking. So that doesn't bother me either. Ooh, looks like stained glass. pretty.
Yeah, I'll get some close-ups of these.
Isn't that cool?
Oh, this area is really cool. Literally every color you use is popping up somewhere in this area here. Really cool.
Yeah, it is. And I don't let my paints sit for a real long time. Somebody asked me how long I let my paints sit. Couple days. My cell activator, I just made it right before I'm doing this because I don't like that sitting around either. I find that you get a better, you get more cells and stuff if it's fresh.
You try to actually make that the day of your painting.
I do.
But it can last one day, but it really is.
Two at the most.
It's so important because if the cell activator isn't activating the cells, that defeats the whole purpose of swiping. So it's so important to have fresh paints, fresh pigments, fresh cell activator.
And then I had a question. Somebody wanted to know how I clean my paint cups. In the garboon. I'm sorry, people. I do not clean my paint cups. It's too much work. So mine go in the garbage. I know somebody will probably criticize me for that, but that's the way I do it. I have too many paints to mix up all the time. I don't have time for them to dry and throw them in the garbage. So I throw them in the garbage.
And as you can see, Kathy has a lot of paints left over in these cups.
But I will say, let me explain one thing. If you do want to clean your cups and you're down to the end of this, leave your little dippy thing, whatever, let it dry out and it will peel right out. I think we did show that on a video.
Yes.
So I mean, you don't have to throw them out. You can clean them like that. It's just, I just don't want to do it.
But also don't worry so much about having too much paint left over, because what Kathy will do after she does a main project that we video, she'll use it up making some coasters.
And a lot of times like these, when they get down to the bottom, I'll just use the same cup and mix some more cell, the same pigment color in it. So it's not like you have to throw them out. Sometimes they just dry out and then I do that. We're almost finished here with this.
Yes.
We're getting there. We're getting there. Then we're on to our rivers. Okay. We got that done. Okay, where do I gotta go? Here's a big river.
What about that sort of blackish area on the end here?
Over here?
Yes. If you're fine with it, that's okay. I just like to point out areas
I think that's just going to spin off.
Okay, all right, very good.
Okay, so we're going to do this river first.
So as you can see, Kathy has different sized
Cards.
pieces of cards that she uses, because you don't want to use a big card to swipe over just a small area that you're trying to repair. And as you can see, she just swipes it, and all of a sudden, boom, there comes the cells.
Boom chakalaka.
Yeah.
But like I said, you don't have to do it if you don't want to. I just don't like the look that it gives me. So
I hope that comes up with some color.
it might not.
Okay, well.
It might not, Phil, but that's okay. We got so much color in this, you're not even going to notice that little bit.
That's probably true.
So don't worry. We'll take care of it. We'll give it a spin, a big one. Ooh, baby. Baby, baby. I gotta do that purple, I think. Right here. Oh yeah. took care of that too. Gotta just do one over here. Then I think we're just about good to start doing the old wreck.
Think you got it?
I think I got it. We got it, Phil. We did it. We did it. Okay. So, I don't have much to scrape off here.
Okay.
I do put it back into my container so it does not dry out. Then you just wash these tiles and you're ready to go. Put the cover back on. There you go. Okay. Now
we have had some questions about what is wrecking and so forth, and basically you can take, in this case Kathy's using just a pointy stick. You can use a popsicle stick, any type of,
can use a thinner one.
Yeah, thinner stick, and what you're simply doing is dragging it through the paint to create some flowery, wispy lines, which will expand very nicely during the spin. So
okay.
Kathy's using the pointed stick at this on this one.
Okay. We're gonna go like this.
And as you can see, there's the wispy, flowery type. I don't know what you call it.
Well,
Results of what the wreck does. So I actually used to call it the drag.
yeah.
Because I didn't know the right terminology, but I guess the terminology is wrecking.
Just look at my shirt.
That's right. That's right. Now, oh, that's beautiful, that area. Wow. And that's all it's supposed to do is create some interesting designs throughout the paint. Add some interest to the final painting. But it's something you don't want to overdo either, though, because it'll make the painting too busy if you have too many wrecking lines through it. It kind of then draws your eyes away from some of the nicer cell areas.
Okay.
So that's done. Look at that. Wow.
It's too bad you have to spin it sometimes because it's really pretty.
Yeah, it's
Really
actually
pretty.
pretty the way it is.
This in here,
gonna
it's
be
going to be really pretty.
I just want to show them again just how small the cells are, and then I'm going to show what happens after the spin.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Abracadabra, do our little thing. We got to do our magic, Phil.
That's right.
Okay.
Make the magic happen.
Here we go. See, you lose your paint, so... Oh, well, that's what happens. Ah! Whoa,
Whoa.
baby, baby.
Look how the cells expanded on this.
Whoa, this is so pretty.
Did you want to spin it
I'm
again?
so excited. I'm so excited.
The black? Okay.
I'm just
sorry.
going a little bit the other way,
I just
not
want to
much.
mention real quick on the black cell activator, see how it surrounds all the cells. The cells maintained their integrity and their colorations and expanded. And that's exactly what this technique is supposed to do.
Not going much because I really like it. Oh yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah, baby.
This thing turned
Oh
out.
yeah, people, we did it.
Turn
got
it
a good
so
one.
it's
way?
sideways to me. There we go. There, I can get it all in there.
That's pretty.
Wow. The wrecking in the middle, like you said, with that red,
Yep.
it's just a nice little focal point, and then you have all the cell creation around it.
Oh yeah, people. This is why I tell you, please put your paints to the end of your canvas. You will lose it, but this is what you get.
And then you don't have to keep spinning because, you know, if you spin it a couple of times and it looks good, but it's not to the edge and you have to keep spinning, that can actually then maybe overspin and distort the cells. So you got to be careful about overspinning too.
Okay, everybody, give me a thumbs up if you like it, share it. Please subscribe to our channel. If you have subscribed, we love all of you. You never know what we're going to get into. This was just doing something fun today. And I want to show you something. If a bubble does pop up, all you have to do is just poke it. It'll just go away. So like I said, please subscribe to our channel. Hit the bell. Every time Phil uploads a video, you will get notified. Go to our Etsy shop. Shop till you drop, and just have a great day, stay well, and until the next time, bye.
Take a final look at this. This thing turned out fabulous. The colors and the vibrancy from those pigments and paints, really nice.